Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile. We are at war with Bengal at the moment, trying to take a little bit of land to help us achieve some of our nation's missions. So what we're going to do is, since we're doing fairly well on manpower, I think we may go for a slight change in tactics. We have fought one battle so far, and we are on fairly even terms. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and check out our advisors. National manpower is doing fairly well at the moment, so I don't think that is as big of a priority. So we're going to actually switch over to our morale of armies. I think at the moment that will give us the best leg up in this situation here. We also do have a couple of thousand troops coming over. We will get them to join on in, and I think that should be fine for now. So let's see, Bengal, you have how many thousand men? 51,000. Okay, so that's about half of them. We should be alright. Now, we don't want to spend any of our military power sieging down any of these buildings. We're trying to make our way through quantity ideas, as well as we're needing to pick up tech. In fact, let's see, in August they did just retreat. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea if we quickly picked it up a little bit early. Just do some numbers there. That's 543. That will slow us down with our ideas if we take it early, although it could be a very nice help for us in the war. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pick this up as we've routed half their army. They're probably not too keen to attack us immediately, so we're going to use this time to upgrade our cannons. Going to move towards, let's see, what do we want? Defensive shock or offensive morale. I think what we're going to go with is the weather cannons for the offensive morale. We can burn through theirs a little bit better, that would be good. And then we also have cavalry. Okay, go ahead and take that, that should be fine. And we should also probably go ahead and spend some money too before I forget. Let's see, we have a couple of buildings we could go for. London should definitely get that trade depot, that would be very nice. Let's see, courthouses, nothing spectacular. Nothing production-wise. And manufactories, anything better? 0.35, no, okay, so then in that case, let's go ahead and we have some trade investments we should probably go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and spend some of those. Give us a little bit of extra power. Let's see, what do we have here? Sailors, local goods produced. I think what we want is, let's see, local trade power. There we go. Let's go ahead and invest a couple of those. Let's go, where were we? Yes, there we are. Go ahead and do those. Make sure that we go ahead and get the most out of our trading companies. I think we don't have anything else added on at the moment. We do have a trade company over here. You know what? We do need to convert that, so I think maybe we'll have to drop that as a trade company for now. We'll do some other things instead. Let's also work on... what do we want? Local development costs, defensiveness, supply limits, local goods produced. Yeah, that seems ideal. The more goods we are producing, the more we can go ahead and use that as trade power. Alright, so that should be fairly nice for now. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we did change our advisor. I just had a second thought as to whether we had or had not. Alright, so far our armies are a little low on morale, but I think we should be doing alright. These troops, can we move you around here? Possibly, but I think that will require our navy, which I would rather not do. That will take a fair bit of time. These guys are fairly well reinforced. You are... Yeah, you can just stay where you are for now. We're just going to make our way through this first fort. And once we break through that hurdle, we can then start to work our way through. I think what we'll do is we will go let's see. I think we will work our way around here. We will make our way up the coast and then work our way across. I think that would be the best for us. We can branch out a little bit further and make more attacks. That should be fun. Okay. Church power, we're still at 146. We're going to save up for those military bonuses. So that requires a total of 200. So we'll go ahead and wait for that. And I think that should be fairly good in the meantime. More conversions are always nice. That will get us there just a little bit quicker. We also should... Second, do you guys have... Yes, you have a fort. That's my mistake there. Let's make sure that we are getting everybody, what do we call it? Make sure that we bring everybody to participate in this war. All of our ships are 100%. They have had time to recuperate. That should be fine. Oh, and it is in January, so let's go ahead and pick up the rest of our tech. Ming is unhappy with us, but that's not a problem. Go ahead and get that Diplo tech. Make sure that we're always ahead of time. And that should have opened up... Does that open up a new building? No, I think it was just for our ships. Okay. Well, either way, we should be fine in that regard. Let's see, we do have a plague. Lose some money or gain autonomy. Let's just lose some money. We'll be fine. If anyone's going to be able to tank that in... Should definitely be us. Yeah, 240 ducats a month is quite ridiculous. Alright, parliamentary debate on doctrine. Okay, so let's see. Gain church power, lose legitimacy, lose church power, or the other. Well, we're getting rather close. I'd rather take it if we could. So let's lose a little bit of legitimacy. That'll tick up fairly quickly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be fine. We can certainly make do with that. Also get rid of that notification, so when that does pop back up, we know we've hit 200. Alright, there is the Siege of Pegu. Fantastic. Let's bring our mercenaries. Let's bring them up onto the next fort there. Let's also bring out our transports. The more we have, the better. And then... I think for now, let's see, farmlands, jungle... Farmlands and jungle. Yeah, I think this is going to be the quickest way to get to the path that we need to. So we'll go ahead and take that. So let's see. You are heading here. You can move up for reinforcements. And we will just carpet siege a few things in the safety of the borders provided by that fort. Alright, non-enforcement ordinances. I suppose we're just going to lose the admin power. I think some of those provinces would be rather nice to keep at a fairly low autonomy. So we'll let that happen. Looks like we have some more natives uprising. That's fine. In fact, you know what? We have a stack of cash. Let's go ahead and... We're going to... Oh, wait a second. If we abandon, that will mean... Minority expulsion cannot be cancelled once started. However, we can still abandon this settlement entirely. Ooh. We're not going to do that. I was about to say we could recall our... Yeah, I was about to say we could recall our colonists and set up a couple others and pay for them at a higher price. But I don't think that that would be rather beneficial. We would have to abandon them entirely. That's not exactly in our best interests. Alright, well, seeing that not much else is going on at the moment, let's bring our men... Yeah, let's bring our men together. I think we should have enough time if we need to reinforce. Also make sure that we're not force marching. That is not necessary. Let's go ahead and start sieging down land. I don't know how aggressive Bengal is going to be, or their allies. So we do need to be careful. We are up against a solid number of troops. That is, what? A good 130, 140,000 men. So, the question is whether they're going to be trying to attack us. Okay. So they do have military access, so they can make their way down here. or they could be making their way all the way up there. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure which way they're going to travel. Surely they wouldn't head all the way up to fight Norway. That would be just a little bit ridiculous. Alright, so maybe we do want to keep our troops just a little bit close together, just in case they do try to take us on with superior numbers. Oh, and speaking of which, that is that first army. Let's go ahead and bring you here. Let's also preemptively scorch Earth. Just for some reason, if they do attack, I would rather be able to get there in time. So let's bring these men up as well. That should be fine, I hope. Alright, well, we also do need to bring our navy up to make sure that we're getting those bonuses for blockading. In fact, what we could do is if we send a small detachment, and by that I mean a decent number, we could probably go ahead and see if any of them are making their way closer with a little bit of extra visibility. Yeah, okay, so they do have plenty of ships, but apparently the majority of them are light ships and transports. Only 10 heavies. Alright, let's make sure that we have an admiral on this alternate. Let's go 6-2, that should be adequate for now. Keep an eye on their men. Alright, gain professionalism. I think that is something we certainly want to take. Otherwise, no, I think what we'll go for. Yeah, mercenary maintenance cost is unfortunate. I think we can handle it. Our economy is very nice and strong. Alright, some of these provinces are actually fairly slow to travel through. I didn't realize it was going to be quite that slow. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, everybody, let's move up. Let's bring you up to here. Let's bring you over there. And you, my friends, where are you heading? Darker. We'll head up over there. Let's bring the rest of our navy up. Make sure that we have the superior numbers and firepower, no matter what transpires. Right, and they do seem to be avoiding a fight, which is unfortunate. Okay, so what we're going to do is... we're at 20% war score. Alright, let's first of all figure out how much this would cost us if we are to take what we have claims on. It's not the... 39% isn't the worst. Could certainly do better, but it is what it is. Let's also go ahead and see what it would take a little bit of land for the French. That is going to be slightly expensive. In fact, let's see. Yes, it is definitely from France. Alright. So, you know what we should do? Oh, we should double check our mistake we made earlier with Malta. We were upgrading the Malta forts, accidentally spent all of our manpower, but I think what we could do is if we get it to the next level, war score versus other religions. Yes, let's go ahead and spend some money. We'll hold down the shift click for cash, making sure that we know what we're doing this time. Let's go ahead and speed that up, and we'll do that one more time? 2 more times. Alright, so that should be finished. That is fantastic. That might give us a little bit of extra wiggle room fighting this current war. Popularization of silk fabrics, fantastic, that'll be fun. And there is the monument in Malta. Okay, so stability cost modifier has decreased, and we also gained 20 prestige. Any disloyal subjects that we could spend that on? I think the 13 colonies is probably who will... yeah, there we go. We're going to go ahead and... where at? Where is it? Placate local rulers. There we go. That'll cost us 20 prestige. We can now regain that, and there we go. We have sorted that out very nicely. Oh, and there are troops. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, if we can catch some of these men, that would be particularly nice. Now, Delhi, are they in this war? Yes, they are. Okay, let's go. A lot of this is jungle and defensive. And unfortunately, if we check out our fort's zone of control, we're not going to be able to make our way through there. Okay. Well then, since that is the case, let's go ahead and we will systematically move forwards. We will try and take what we can. In fact, you know what? We're going to leave behind a 2,000 men. Keep everybody nice and close. If we can keep eyes on where their army is, we can break it when it is small. Monyang, who are you? Not in this. Okay, so that is unnecessary. Still not trying to take back our fort, which is good. Tariffs on fish. Let's take the power instead, please and thank you. And Kale. We're not fighting you, but we are fighting you. Okay, fantastic. We will see if we can catch them out. They're already locked out. Okay, moving towards there. That should be fine. We'll keep you where you are for now. We'll make sure that we get all of the occupations possible. Doing so would be rather nice. Alright, cotton imports. Let's see. We lose lose trade power in Gujarat, Doab. Oh, and Bengal. That's a lot of things. Ends cotton import banned. But we will not restrict free trade. So let's see. Wool will go down, cotton will go up. Lose to mercantilism. Honestly, I think we'll get that mercantilism back. I think we'll go with this first one. I don't want to have those trade malices elsewhere. That is just a little bit irritating. Mercenaries, let's move up. There we go. We'll see who is around. They might potentially try and jump. No. Oh, there is Dali and Bengal. They're fighting them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to now try and bring everybody back around in this direction. Let's see. Where are you? Mercenaries. Yep, straight over to Dhaka, please. We'll leave those 2,000 men behind. That should be relatively fine. Everyone is moving pretty well across. Yeah, there we go. This is jungle. So if we get there first, we should be able to avoid a fight. Yeah, and now we can see through if they're going to try and catch us out. Okay, let's keep you moving. Wasteland, jungle. We need a few more troops if we were going to make progress on that. And they potentially will. Let's leave you... Oh, you know what? No, never mind. We're going to go ahead and move forwards and reinforce. Let's also bring our mercenary company up here. Just in case they have already squeezed through, we can catch them at the pass. Okay, so jungle, and you are heading... Yeah, over there. You will be there on the 19th. We could catch you out, but unfortunately... I don't think we're going to have a very good fight if we do. We'll be crossing a river. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, you're heading one over onto grasslands. You know what? Maybe this is our chance to take a good fight. We will take negative penalties for the crossing, but that's going to happen regardless. So let's go ahead and get you to force march. We're going to bring you... Oh, wow. We cannot reach you because of what reason? Fort zone of control. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, fine. I guess we're going to have to do this the more difficult way. Let's go... The jungle grasslands. I think this is their capital. Yes. Okay, fine. We're going to go this way. Let's bring... You know what? We're going to stay where we are. Hopefully they might try and take on an attack. We can move 60,000 men. It would be defensive. Nah, I think that'd be a bad fight. We had enough trouble as it was the first time round. Let's bring our mercenaries down over here. It's going to be what it is. We'll just let them see that they're moving out of that area just to be sure. Okay, very good. And now we'll work on the siege. Let's leave those 2,000 men behind. We'll bring 20,000 men up. Again, as soon as we can get as many occupations as possible, that's probably to our benefit. You can also move over there. Yes, that should be sufficient. Oh, and it looks like they're going to try and jump on our 2-stack. Yeah, let's make sure that we bring them in as play from there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if we can blow up their war exhaustion, that would be particularly nice. Make that difficult for them to fight. Oh, and it looks like we are going to be having a fight in grasslands. Okay, this is not ideal. We're going a little bit too quick. Let's go ahead and force march over there. Going to do the same thing here. You, my friend, we're going to scorch the earth. And hopefully, let's see, everyone's reinforced as much as can. Let's make sure that they are as consolidated as possible. And I think we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. They're definitely going to get a very good start on this battle. Oh, everyone's still locked in. It looks like they're going fairly slow. This may not be the... Oh, fantastic. I think that'll be fine. Alright then, let's have a look. Their discipline is far better than ours. Our morale is better though, but they have better tactics. Okay, let's quickly check to see if we can get ourselves that bonus from our religion. And we absolutely can. Let's go ahead and increase land morale by 10% and decrease shock damage by 10%. I don't know how long that was there for. I was honestly thinking that was going to pop back up again, but I will take it. We have absolutely overwhelming numbers. Yeah, they're not going to be able to maintain this. They're going to have to bail before we do. That is fantastic. Alright, lose 100 ducats. Sure, we can afford this. And come on. Are you going to try and reinforce? The answer is no. So how many men did we lose? We lost 15,000. They lost a total of 20. So they lost only marginally less. Sorry. They lost only marginally more than we did. Yeah, 17 to about, what's that, 20. That's not particularly good. I thought it'd be a little bit stronger, but it looks like these guys have picked up their military tech as well. That is sad. However, they are... Are you in this war? Yes, you are. You are a tech behind. Let's go ahead and capitalize while we can. This is jungle, but there's going to be a lot less of them. Let's grab our mercenaries, make sure that they are consolidated. We're going to move them across here, and we're going to take a second engagement immediately. In fact, I think what we'll do is... let's deselect these two, bring them together. Let's go ahead and shift consolidate. Yes. Maybe we just shift consolidate with them all. Yeah, you know what? We're going to combine them into one large army, make sure that we consolidate as effectively as possible. We're now going to bring them in as well. Let's see. Our mercenaries will be there on the 16th, and if we move, we will also be there on the 16th. Actually, I don't know what we should... Actually, we don't have enough morale. No, we're going to retract that. I do not want to risk losing that if at all possible. Let's bring our regular men. We'll bring them down. Actually, we'll bring them back across for one province. That should be fine. Looks like they are breaking up just a bit. Alright, well, as long as we can get a month of reinforcements, that would be good. Looks like they're going to try and recuperate some of their losses already. So we're already going to be getting there close. Let's go. Let's work our way across. We're going to drop off 1,000 men. And a couple of people to reinforce. There we go. And we'll bring them up as well. Maybe we can scare them away from trying to retake any excess land while they are split. Let's see. This is grasslands. 31st, morale tick. No, we'll see how much our morale goes up. Honestly, that's not the worst. Not the worst. Let's see. 23,000. We do have the numbers. And they have next to no back row. They won't even have a full line of engagement. Yep, we're going to try and capitalize. Let's go ahead and consolidate regiments for our mercenaries again. You will be there on the 3rd in 2 days. You know what? We'll just wait for you both and we will send you in together. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's also make sure that these fellows are also consolidated as much as we can. We'll still keep those regiments around. We'll take that battle. There we go. Fantastic. And that is overwhelmingly in our favor. Those are the fights that we need to take. There we go. Absolute stack wipe. That is phenomenal. That'll get us exactly what we need. Alright, so let's see. How are we doing? Still a fair way off. Do we have any war score with individuals who would like to back on out of this war? Doesn't look like we have any war score against Delhi. Malva is also at 0%, and U is also at 0. So I guess we're not going to be able to do that just about yet. No, let's also make sure that we turn off that force march. We should not be using that if it's not necessary. That was certainly worth it to take out that army, but we do need to preserve our military power. Let's bring you over here, you over there. You, my friend, can, I don't know, just chill out for now. That should be fine. Oh, and we've also got a stack of money. Maybe we should go ahead and... Oh, there's Delhi. Okay. What tech was Delhi on? Delhi is also on 18. Okay, so that is a problem. Looks like Bengal have turned around. Yeah, okay, that is not ideal. Wait a second, did they? No, they didn't. For a second then, I thought they took our landing. Alright, let's go ahead and... Let's see, what do we want to do? Probably do with a few more troops in the field if possible. But we also do need to maintain our morale. That is something that is quite a concern. I think... You know what? We're not going to go for their capital at this point. I think we have an opportunity here where we may be able to maybe take another fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a U-turn. We're going to go ahead and split off one of the others and we'll get them to siege that other province. You know, trying to make as much progress as possible. Make them regret having occupied lands and all that. Yeah, they are taking things back, so we definitely do need to slow that down. We should be there. Let's go. Let's walk you up over here. Alright, we should get ourselves another tick. That is jungle. They're going to bring in another 7,000 men. I think 2 to 1 we can withstand those sorts of numbers. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, we probably need to bring you across, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. Well, at least we won't take the extra attrition at the very beginning there of the month. That should be fine. Oh, and it looks like we have annexed France. Oh, well, it was a nice idea to hand off land to them, but I guess turning into a bigger credible blob is still certainly worth it. Alright, well that is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and let's complete a few missions to finish out this episode. Let's go ahead and grab this for extra claims. That is very nice. We also have the Anglophile Kingdom. That will give us extra production and all sorts of bonus modifiers. Let's pick that up. Okie, and then from here we need to seize the remainder of Burgundy, control some electors, which we are working on, and that should be it for that little region. However, because we have integrated France, we should have a few states we can make. Yeah, Ile-de-France, let's make that one of our... let's make that one of our states. It's going to be very costly. So that would be very nice. And of course, we get that for free, I think. Oh no, only 51. Okay, fantastic. We can afford 51 admin power. Let's also make sure that we go ahead and upgrade the... Alright, we are at war, so we cannot upgrade the port. And it looks like... Yeah, we should also go ahead and upgrade some of these at some point. Let's see, what would this one give us? Extra church power, religious unity, and tolerance of the true faith. That would be very useful. And then over here, what do we have? National taxes, improved relations. That's not bad. Income from vassals. And then... yeah, I think that's pretty good. So we will go ahead and do those. Let's also see what else can we increase our power with. This is one of our states. No, that's Burgundy. Okay, let's go ahead and add in all of the trade ports. Sorry, the what do you call them? Yeah, and make them states so we can have them upgraded. That will be fine. Also, too, a lot of these are free because they came from our inheritance when we integrated them. If it was a state for them, it can become a state for us at no extra cost, which is very good for us. That should help us out. And I think for now that will be fine. Yes, I think that'll be all well and good. Let's see. What province is this one? Champagne? That is owned by us. So we could go for a half and half or a majority of. I think we'll leave it for now. But that will give us a good deal of extra power. Our maximum manpower is now up to 192,000. Let's see, where is our stability? Oh wow, governing cap is now certainly more of a concern. Yeah, bringing all of that land in and making those states is quite a large amount of governing caps, so that will be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's also go ahead and, before we forget, what did we want to do? A few seats in Parliament, that'll sort itself out, I really don't mind. But can we afford any of these just yet? We need about 5,010 ducats for the Notre Dame Cathedral. I think that's probably where we'll go. We cannot get these because of province issues. Huh. Anglican. Oh, maybe we need to. We should embrace a culture. We forgot to do that. Yeah, there we go. Frankian for 25% of our states. Let's go ahead and promote that. That will get rid of a couple of malices there, make the most of what we have, and I think that should be a pretty good place to call things for now. We do need to, let's see, we do need to work with our militaries somewhat. We'll bring you around. I'm not entirely sure what we'll do with you, but at least that'll help us out. And yeah, I'll have a look between episodes and see exactly what we need to fix up, whether it's our navies, militaries, or what have you. So if you would like to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.